This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 601 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast of March the 5th, 2024. Hi everyone! It's me, your host for this evening, or the day, whenever you're listening. It's Tracy! And with me today I have Lee.
Hello, everyone.
I have Chris.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi. And I have Michelle.
Hi.
It's good to have you here.
Uh,
How is everybody?
Good to be here.
Good.
yeah.
Yeah. How are you, Michelle?
I miss your faces.
Yeah. I miss
Yeah.
your faces. Not Lee so much. I see that every day.
Oh, poor girl.
We should do this like live sometime soon where we can see each other
Yes.
because I do miss you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all down to Tracy, that's why.
Yeah, unfortunately, last run up to graduation's a bit busy.
No, I
but
don't, it doesn't
I'll do my
mean face
best.
to face, like just on camera.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know,
It's because you're not anyway.
Oh, that as
We've figured
well.
it out. We've done it before.
we
Yeah.
have.
It's been a while though.
Episode,
yeah,
I
long
think it was
while.
our 10-year anniversary episode. We're about to hit 13, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're overdue that then. Right, I'm gonna kick things off with a new member Producers Club birthday. So yes, so we're a little late because obviously new member, but January the 13th was the lovely Sophie Dotson's birthday. Happy birthday, Sophie!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Sophie.
Happy birthday.
And then we have a couple of others for now. March the 11th sees Hannah Newcomb's birthday. Happy birthday, Hannah!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday, Anna.
And on March 13th we have the lovely Amy Moore's birthday. Happy birthday, Amy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's always good to start with some birthdays.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was going to jump straight in.
Go on then.
I am. Shut up. So as you all know, Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone closed last year, and we all miss it desperately. And
Think for yourself, but whatever.
Desperately might be a stretch.
Oh,
At all is a stretch.
yeah. And its replacement is well under construction, and Universal have finally given us some details on what we can expect from DreamWorks Land. As soon as guests step into the spectacular new land, the vivid world and imagination of DreamWorks animation will surround them as they embark on exciting adventures like exploring Shrek's swamp just outside his 35-foot-tall cottage, taking a ride on a dazzling roller coaster, interacting
Love
with
that.
Po in the Panda Village, and meeting favourite characters like Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse. Guests will also discover unique treats, photo op-worthy murals, interactive play areas, splash pads, and entertainment offerings themed to popular DreamWorks stories and characters.
Except-
Breathing's good.
Yeah, except How to Train Your Dragon, because that's coming in Epic Universe.
Of course.
Yeah.
In a very epic way.
Yes.
Yes. So we have more details about the enchanting and playful new experiences coming to DreamWorks Land. Like ogres and onions, guests can peel back layers of fun in Shrek's Oasis to discover the Ogre the Top. Oh, see what they did there. Whoa. Ogre the Top adventures at every turn.
Woo!
Let's talk about these Ogre the Top adventures.
I love that.
So,
by the way.
Shrek Swamp Meet, where guests can visit Shrek Swamp Meet to interact with beloved characters Shrek, Princess Fiona, and Donkey. The noble steed eager to joke around and converse with guests just outside of Shrek's cottage.
Shrek's
See that too.
swamp. Shrek's swamp for little ogres. This ogre-sized play area features 4 fun slides, wet play areas, and a playground where guests can climb, bounce, and splash around, as well as venture into Shrek's outhouse. Oh, I just always love playing in an outhouse.
That's got to be where Fievel's slide was then,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
which is weird because the roller coaster is going to be separating those two areas because we can see Schweppes.
Schweppes? Wow.
Right?
Wow. Shrek's swamp.
It's a combination of Shrek and swamp. It's swamp.
Swamp. So his house is at the front, and then that's going to be... So it's kind of going to be separated off. It's going to be weird.
I feel like they
Well,
pushed
did
it
they-
forward a
didn't they-
lot.
Did they tear down that whole area that was the fivefold area?
I'm assuming so.
I think they
Okay.
cleared it, didn't they?
The real question is, are these slides big enough for adults too?
We'll find out.
Probably.
Yes, we will.
Uh-huh.
Because the ones at Jurassic Park are not quite big enough for me, and I don't appreciate that.
Well, the one that was in there originally was, because we know, because Kevin and Grace and all that lot did it, got
Yes, they
absolutely
did.
soaked.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also have Mama Luna Feline Fiesta. The blockbuster film Puss in Boots 2, The Last Wish, comes to life with this new interactive experience that takes place in Mama Luna's retirement home for cats. Here,
Aw.
guests to play with Mama Luna's many cats on vivid interactive screens, activated by buttons, bells, maracas, and levers. They might even spot the one and only Puss in Boots himself.
And guess where you're going to find
Aw.
Alexa?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I want this, but with real cats.
There's a few things I can say.
Let all the allergies come.
Yeah.
So, King Harold's Swamp Symphony. This is where guests can create their own melodious masterpiece as they trigger a choir of ever-changing frog ribbits by continually stomping on an array of interactive lily pads.
Okay, so that's kind of like the musical fountain in Barney's
Yeah.
backyard. I've seen pictures of that. BioReconstructs post some aerial stuff and you can see the frogs. It looks pretty cool.
Okay.
And obviously the
Kids
key...
will like this.
Yeah. And then I like the fact that they're putting Puss in Boots 2 in, so it's not all old
Yeah.
DreamWorks properties,
Yeah.
that they are actually putting some newer stuff in.
I'd just like to
Yeah.
say that when all those kids get in there, that area is going to be frogging noisy.
It's going to be swamped.
Hey!
Ah,
Do it,
Totally
do it,
see
do
what
it.
you did there.
Oh, my God.
oh, Lord.
I'm here all night, folks.
Let's
Unfortunately.
talk about some swamp snacks. We all like some snacks. Families can feast like an ogre at this new kiosk, which will serve scrumptious snacks inspired by Shrek, including Shrexel,
Brilliant.
uh-huh,
Beautiful.
Farfar waffle, and the frozen ogre, and more.
Oh my God, I would have loved to have been in the concept phase of they all sat round a table trying to brainstorm names for these things.
I'm telling you
Yeah,
now,
it's-
if there is not a blooming onion there, they've missed the trick.
Yes.
100%.
Moving on, a magnificent fountain featuring favourite Trolls characters Poppy and Branch sits at the centre of the Trolls village where
Fantastamazing.
there we go.
Very
Fantastamazing.
common word.
Of course, yes. Fantastamazing energy flows and guests can relax and find their happy place.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is it internet trolls? We're going to have some fun with this area, guys.
Oh, yeah. So next up is probably one of the greatest names ever for a ride, the Trolls Troller Coaster. After strolling through a dazzling marquee starring cherished Trolls characters Poppy, Viva, Tiny Diamond, Satin, and is it Chenille?
Chenille.
Chenille, yeah. All right. Guests of all ages can take a ride on the iconic Catterbus, escaping spiders as they speed along a bright orange and yellow track aboard this family-friendly, I'm just going to say Troller Coaster.
The name's there,
I will
isn't it?
never not say it. It's just going to be, everything is going to be Troller Coaster.
I'm assuming it's just Woody Woodpecker's just repainted.
Has to be. Because I
would
think
imagine so.
we saw for the longest time those tracks like up,
Yeah.
even after the walls were up.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a BioReconstruct picture somewhere showing
Probably.
it being the same thing, but
Yeah, it's not the greatest
Yeah,
coaster
I
in the
don't
world.
remember it coming down. Oh, lucky her. Poppy's Playground. Nestled under a giant 20-foot mushroom is Poppy's Playground, a shaded play area featuring colorful flowers and bugs with a bountiful array of fun bouncing and climbing structures for the youngest of trolls.
Oh.
Sounds fun.
I'm glad it's shaded. That's nice.
Yes. The only one that's noted as being shaded at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Trolls Treats. Poppy's boombox from Trolls band together has been transformed into a playful kiosk that offers up brightly coloured Trolls ice cream treats inspired by Poppy and Branch, like the pink lemonade flavoured Poppylicious Pink and Huckleberry flavoured Brozone Berry.
Right. Have Universal got a massive consignment of Huckleberry at the moment?
Huckleberry's fashionable at the moment.
It must be, because obviously they've
Yeah.
added it into Florian Fortescue's, and now we're getting it in here. I don't even know what it is.
There's some Huckleberry and Horror Nights drinks too.
Was it?
It's a
Yes,
little like
there was.
blueberry.
Okay.
I like Huckleberry.
Every single word that mentions trolls in that thing, not a clue. I have not seen any of the films. It is all alien
You know
to
who
me.
Poppy is. You
Honestly,
know,
they're not
you know
bad.
Guy
They're-
Diamond
They're
is.
cute.
They're like, there's not adult humor, but you'll laugh a little bit.
A little bit.
You got some homework to do, Lee.
Probably. I mean, to be fair, I haven't even seen the last Minions film yet.
No, it
Aw.
I know. And I like those.
Still have to watch Dune Part 1. But anyways, High Five Hideaway. Cloud Guy hosts this all-new retail location featuring the latest merchandise, including apparel, plush, and accessories from Shrek, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda, Gabby's Dollhouse, and more.
Yeah, because I think the Shrek 5 trailer came out today, I want to say.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure I saw it while I was doom scrolling through Facebook at lunchtime. I'm
I knew it
pretty
was
sure.
due.
Yeah, I knew it
Yeah.
was coming out. So,
It was a 4?
yes.
4.
We don't talk
I
about
don't remember there being a 4 either.
Yeah,
I
there
had
is.
homework as well, it seems.
it.
So they're all going to be relatively well, because we know Kung Fu Panda 4's coming out,
Yeah.
Shrek's, so it's
Yeah,
all
I just saw
relevant.
that.
Yeah.
We've only seen Kung Fu Panda 1, haven't we?
I think we've seen the second one. I'm not sure. I like Jack Black as well, so I'm surprised I've never watched him.
Next up, guests embark on thrilling and fun adventures alongside the lovable Panda Po from the action-packed world of the Kung Fu Panda movies.
Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp. Inspired by the hit Kung Fu Panda films, this all-new play area brings the Panda Village to life like never before. Within both wet and dry play areas, guests have the opportunity to help the pandas wash and dry their laundry with
Awesome.
enormous water cannons, dump buckets, giant fans, and more. Guests will also encounter fun elements throughout the experience, including an interactive gong, mischievous, giggling baby pandas, and oversized merry-go-round noodle bowls from Mr. Ping's Noodle Shop.
Okay, so this must be going where the
Big Yellow
Curious
Man.
George stuff
Bald
is.
Curious George,
Yeah.
I just hope they have a giant Poe figurine with a water pipe going up his body. Like they
Oh,
did
yeah,
for
like-
Curious George.
George.
They
Like, we
have
need
to.
that. Yeah. That's like the tribute to the Curious George. They put that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I expect to see a washing line with giant panda underpants on it.
Yeah. If they theme this as well as Kung Fu Panda should be, if it's got that sort of like Chinesey, bamboo-y like village, it should be stunning, because the one out in Beijing looks amazing.
Yeah. It should have a lot of kinetic energy, this one.
Poe Live. This digital interactive meet and greet experience gives guests the opportunity to interact with the famous Dragon Warrior himself as he teaches them cool kung fu moves, cooks some delicious stir fry, and babysits his little cousin Ling Ling, all at the same time.
So this is Turtle Talk with Crush. But Kung Fu Panda.
Aww.
I'm in.
And I love...
I hope so. I love
yes.
it.
Yeah.
That is just if it's exactly the same, some of the stuff that we've seen personally, and
Oh
then the
my
stuff
goodness.
you see posted on the TikTok and stuff from Crush is amazing.
Oh, I follow all of those.
And
Yes.
we know how good the improvisation of the Universal actors is, so it should be fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited now.
I hope that's right then.
I think it is. It says a digital interactive meet and greet, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, I would imagine so too.
I don't know what you're talking about with Turtle Talk with Crush. I've never seen that.
It's a Epcot.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good. So it's basically Crush, but it's voiced by like a live actor who can control the animation in real time.
Oh, nice.
It's really
And he
good.
can see the audience, so he picks
Yeah.
out people from the audience to talk to,
Oh,
and
that's
he'll
really
like
cool.
make,
Yeah.
Okay.
he'll make fun of people. Like it's amazing.
Like it'll
Cool.
be a kid with a yellow t-shirt and be, "Hey, dude in the yellow shirt," and the kid will be like,
Yeah.
"What? Me? How the hell?"
Yeah.
Like a digital talking fountain.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. DreamWorks Land will also feature additional opportunities for guests to meet and interact with beloved characters through extraordinary live entertainment, including DreamWorks Imagination Celebration. Popular DreamWorks animation stories leap off the screen and come to life in DreamWorks Imagination Celebration. The multisensory, Okay. Adventure combines hip-hop songs, high-energy dancing, advanced technology, and more to create an imaginative party atmosphere that will transport guests to the worlds of their favourite characters within the all-new DreamWorks Theatre.
This sounds like, I want to say it was in Hollywood.
I don't
A
know.
very
You've got to be more.
similar thing. I'm sure it was at Universal Hollywood. They project on the around all the walls and stuff. I'm sure it was in Universal Hollywood. Gabe, if you're listening, reach out. Tell me I'm right that it was in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure it was.
So this
but
is
if he's
where
wrong,
Barney
don't
was,
tell him.
right?
Yeah.
No, still tell me. He'll tell me even more.
All right.
So I wonder
What were you going to say, Chris? This will be where DreamWorks
Barney
Destination. Yeah,
was
probably.
or okay.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
What are you going to say, Trace?
I'm just wondering what multisensory is going to be, because it can't just be like lights and music.
Wind,
Bubbles,
possibly.
foam party,
Fart
Universal
I was
smells.
gonna say,
trifecta.
farting
Facta,
trolls.
not
Yeah, fire and water and wind.
Yeah.
Mm.
DreamWorks Character Zone. At DreamWorks Character Zone, guests can meet, greet, and interact with their favorite DreamWorks characters like Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse and more.
They like pushing Gabby from Gabby's dollhouse, don't they?
They
Is
sure
that, is that
do.
a cartoon or is that like a puppet
yeah,
thing?
it's like
or?
it's a pre
Like a preschool.
animated thing.
Yeah,
Oh, so like very young kids.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one they have for little kids, and that's why they keep pushing her. Don't forget Gabby's here.
Is that like
Yeah.
has it been around for a while?
A while.
I don't know.
Quite a while. I seem to remember them being like a photo op thing in the studios a while back, and then obviously there was that weird sort of little dancey show thing that debuted the back end of last year in front of Mel's. So they've been pushing her quite
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah, be honest, I wasn't interested in this. This is actually the first time I've read any of this. I'm actually quite excited for it. It sounds pretty cool.
I think DreamWorks Land's going to be awesome.
I think it's going to be cute, and I'm looking forward to
It
it.
sounds cool. I mean, obviously,
It
it's not
does.
somewhere we're going to spend an awful lot of time in because it's for kids, but
Yeah.
it sounds pretty awesome, honestly.
Yeah, it really does. It sounds super cute.
I mean, especially what it's replacing, right?
Yes.
It was a very
Yeah, it was very
aged
tired.
land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, they were cycling things through where Barney used to be, and I don't think any of that really stuck well,
No.
in my opinion.
No.
And Fievel, like I grew up with Fievel, but nobody knows what Fievel is.
Exactly.
Like if you're
No.
under a certain age.
Yeah.
So I think taking out that huge space and giving it this like new life and colors, like just again from seeing Shrek's swamp from when like you're near EP, Alexa and I saw like that looks awesome. Like we are totally psyched to go there.
It's always difficult as well when you're dealing with IPs in a theme park of pulling the trigger when it's popular enough or waiting too long by the time it's kind of dead. And because we've got Kung Fu Panda 4 coming out, because we've got Shrek 5 coming out, a lot of the things that are going in are still very relevant right now. So it's probably coming in at the best time, quite honestly. And it'll also give people a kind of pre-Epic Universe DreamWorks taster before How to Train Your Dragon opens as well.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Like I say, it's not somewhere I'm going to spend an awful lot of time, and I'd look really weird if I was. But it looks cool. It's definitely somewhere I want to
Oh, you
check
just
out.
look weird anywhere.
You know, those.
That's true.
I was going to call some internet troll, like just the vloggers in there. It's like weird. It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're doing the job.
They are.
We need a PC take over the interactive experience thing.
Yeah, I am not. When I'm in these parks, I'm not an adult anymore, so I'm going to go and enjoy this area.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we've gone with like another set of friends of ours, like 4 grown adults, and like shot at little kids inside of Curious George before.
Well, that's
with
what
no
it's
shame.
for. Exactly.
Wait, what?
In Curious George,
shot
like
at
you shoot
kids?
the balls. Like
You shoot
Yeah,
the
but
talk
ball.
about it, or
let's
is
let's
this gonna be taken
clarify
out of
that.
context? Yeah. The foam balls. We're shooting
Shooting foam balls
out of the
at kids,
cannons.
guys.
Yes.
Yes, Chris is not shooting at kids. Promise.
Correct.
I'm not
Yes.
sure where
Thank you
this
for
is
that.
going.
Yeah.
But obviously, we still haven't got a date. I think they said summer still, so they haven't. But I mean, summer's not a million miles away at this point.
It's not, but they haven't said the start, middle, or end.
No,
So
but they're going to want to get it open, I would say, before. But so I was going to say they want it open before June, but looking at aerial photos and stuff. There's still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but we also know how fast they can move.
That's true.
They do move fast. Well, when they want to. Okay. Right, I've got some more birthdays for us. We've got birthday twins. I like it when I see birthday twins. So March the 15th sees the birthdays of Chris Boggs. Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, fellow Chris.
Ugh,
And what's it for?
Chris's, they're everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
true, they are. I know more Chris's than anything.
Exactly. Chris will go, I was talking to Chris today, and I'm like, you're going to have to give me more than that.
It's Chris and Sam, isn't it? I
Yes.
know, like a million of both. And also on March 15th is birthday of Tim Warner. Happy birthday, Tim.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Happy birthday.
Awesome. Okay, we are going to take a quick ad break, and while you listen to the beautiful tones of our sponsor, we're probably going to have a wee. So we'll see you in a minute.
Man, we need a vacation.
Oh, I got this.
Whoa, that's awesome. But I was thinking something a little more adventurous.
Okay, how about this?
Yes! Woo! How about some relaxation from Mama?
Oh, perfect. How did you do that?
Easy. Portkey Vacations.
For your next vacation, let Portkey Vacations take away all the guesswork and stress of planning. From air and hotel to theme park tickets and everything else in between, they've got you covered. Just visit PortkeyVacations.com and touch the Portkey to get started with your free, no-obligation quote request. With just one touch, and Portkey Vacations will magically take you wherever you want to go.
Welcome back. Right, we are just going to crack straight on. And I'm very excited because I love this bit. We've got a lick me stick. Sorry, which stick gets your lick?
Wait, what?
From Grace.
I've been given the impossible task to keep this family friendly. So why is the segment name so rich with double entendre? We all know what you're trying to say with the segment name that you picked. I'm not even gonna go there, so which stick gets your lick?
Which stick gets your lick? Oh, hell yeah. Lick it, baby.
Hey UUOP, it's Grace. I'm here with my mom and dad at Freeze Ray Pops, and we are calling in with our votes for which stick gets your lick. I tried the coconut pop. I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. I love coconut, so I really enjoyed it. There were just a few little pieces of coconut shreds in there. For those who don't love coconut shreds, just fair warning. But I thought it was very good. Okay, Mom, what did you get?
I got the cookies and cream popsicle. I give it a 5 all the way. It's delicious.
I can attest, it was very good. I had a bite. Okay, Dad, what'd you get?
I had the cotton candy popsicle. It tasted just like cotton candy. It was really good, but it's sort of like an icy, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay, and there are our votes. And we're about to go get a spot for the holiday parade. So, thanks, and we'll see you later. Bye.
That's how long I've had that, by the way. The holiday parade, like what? Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Christmas. I had to look up that there was even a cotton candy one. I was like, is there really a cotton candy one? There is.
Yeah.
Because no one's ever talked
It
about
sounds
it.
really nice, actually. I love cotton candy flavour. Not
Man,
coconut, though, Grace.
Mama made me want to try that cookies and cream one, though.
Yeah?
I want to hear the conversation that Grace had with her parents about recording for our podcast. Oh, we need to do it. It's called Which Stick Gets Your Lick? They'll be like, what?
Yeah.
This is that weird person I met when I was in Korea, and they'll go, oh, yeah.
Right.
Rude.
True.
Rude.
True.
Chris.
Yeah. Well, if you want to hear yourself on the podcast, it's super easy. So all you have to do to get involved in this year's interactive topic, which stick gets your lick, all you have to do is go to Freeze Ray Pops at Illuminations Avenue, Minions Land, and try as many of the pops as you care to and record yourself ranking each of them out of 5.
1 being,
Oh, hell no.
and 5 being,
Oh, hell yeah.
And to send them to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Bonus points for recording your ratings while at the park.
Just to reiterate again, there are no points, so a bonus point isn't really a thing. Just for disclosure there.
The half points are, right?
Who was it? Did it like an 8.257? Wasn't it Tyler?
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one a 4.825.
9 5/8.
9 3/4.
So, listener City Walk rankings is what we're talking about now, apparently. Back on episode 596. Oh, that was such a long time ago. We ranked 8 of City Walk restaurants and then asked you guys to get involved. So it's time to count down the listener rankings.
Chris wasn't even on that episode. But
I know. Disgusting.
I know. I have the cone of shame on right now.
You were still involved.
Yeah. Coming in at number 8, Bob Marley's A Tribute to Freedom.
I don't think that's a surprise.
No.
No.
A little disappointed, but okay.
I know.
Up next at number 7, we have Pat O'Brien's.
Aw, that makes me sad.
I kind of expected that to be low.
Next up at number 6, NBC Sports Bar and Grill.
It's not even Sports Bar and Grill, is it? NBC Sports Grill and Brew, but whatever. It's my fault. Dropping in at number 5 is Antojito's Authentic Mexican.
Wow.
Yeah, I expected that to be slightly higher.
Me too.
Same.
Especially above this next one. Next up at number 4, Big Fire American Fare.
Yes, because I think we talked about it. Big Fire can be hit and miss a lot of the time. It'll either be amazing or it'll be...
I have to say, I've had like 3 people contact me directly telling me that I was not wrong in not prioritizing going there and that they hate it like so much that they would never go there again.
That's interesting. A hate is a strong word.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sucks just because it's gorgeous on the inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, that menu needs a little bit of revamping, I think. All right. Heading up the top 3, we have Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar.
Okay.
Yeah. Coming in as the runner-up, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savoury Feast Kitchen.
Which which means the number 1 City Walk Orlando restaurant, as voted by our listeners, is Vivo Italian Kitchen, and I can't really argue with that.
I absolutely agree.
No, that's where it should be.
Where did that compare to our final listing?
I have no idea.
I do believe that Vivo was my number 1.
Yeah, but it's our overall. It was probably, to be fair, Vivo or Cowfish probably would have been number 1. I think that was our 1 and 2, but I don't know which order.
I mean, I think this is a pretty fair ranking too, just based off of reservation availability.
Yeah,
because I do book reservations for not just myself but clients as well, and so these top probably 3 are the ones that tend to sometimes not have reservations available at all.
Yeah, I think it's not a surprise that they're the top 3.
Oh, no.
Not at all.
Right.
And I think on any given day, they could be in a different order.
And I think Vivo is probably the most family-friendly, group-friendly one as well, because that sort of menu, there's usually something for everybody on.
Which is interesting as well, because I would also go as far as to say that it's probably if you wanted a date or a fine dining experience, it's probably that. Like if you were an anniversary meal or something that you wanted to kind of push the boat out a little bit, but didn't want to go to the Palm, for example, you were sitting on City Walk. I think Vivo hits that mark out of all of them without a doubt.
Yeah, it still feels special enough.
Yeah.
You know, to have real silverware and actual glass.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
So, yeah.
I mean, Chris, you've been touting it for years that it was an amazing place, and it took us a long time to get there. And
took Lee a long time to get there. I was pushing and pushing.
I know you were.
Yes, so there.
Good.
Yeah, that was quite good. So it just shows that we're on the same sort of wavelength as our listeners.
Oh, they're on the same wavelength as us.
Yeah,
maybe we've brainwashed them.
That's the word I'm looking for.
This cult brainwashing? What?
No.
Cult? What cult? Who said that? What?
Hashtag not a cult.
What was that?
I did the hashtag. They can't see it.
Wow.
Hashtag not a cult.
Hashtag cringe.
You tap your fingers together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy crap.
You're mentally for me. Don't worry.
I don't know. I don't even know how to process that. So I'm going to move on. We have another birthday. March the 17th. has the lovely Lisa McKee's birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa!
Happy birthday, Lisa!
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Feliz cumpleaños,
I
Lisa.
thought she'd get it.
Oh, it's been too long since we saw her.
It has. Yes.
Yes.
Just after being on The Simpsons was the last time we saw
It
Lisa.
was, yes.
Do another quick weekender and we can see her again.
Next year.
At some point, yeah.
Wow, that was a long pause.
I'm kind of mentally just looking at the calendar I've got spread out ahead of me going, oh crap, I haven't
Look,
got time
anybody
for it.
listening, it's not because we don't want
No,
to
it's-
do another
Oh,
weekend
yeah, it's not
at
that.
all.
It's just there is no time. Okay, right. So Seth's away this week. We have a
Sorry,
few...
Kayla.
I know. We have a few little things of our own to bring you. Okay, so first of all, following the reopening of Circus McGurkus, Mel's Drive-In has reopened at USF. It had a complete refresh inside, with the 50s feeling being really brought to the fore with a jukebox and a retro-looking freestyle machine. Well, more than one. Retro-looking freestyle machines.
It's
That was-
cool.
It is. It's really cool.
Chris, you obviously didn't see it open, but you got to see it like virtually ready to open.
Basically done. Yeah. We'll
Gutted.
give it a shot. It looks awesome.
I'm excited
Like,
for it.
It's not crazy different, but yeah, it just looks like a fresh, clean, spot to check out. I think
Yeah.
the menu changed a bit, right? So
It
we'll
has,
check it out.
yes. Yeah. So like Chris had just said, the menu's been updated and includes these highlights. Mel's famous burger, which is a beef patty with cheddar cheese, pickles, secret sauce, tomato, lettuce, on a toasted sesame seed bun. Just a good standard burger by the sound
I
of
hope
it.
they're better than they were, because they weren't the best burgers on property, to
I
be
actually
fair.
quite like them, and I'm fussy over burgers.
After you'd slathered it in ketchup, they were very dry.
Yeah, I haven't had one in so long, so I will give it a shot.
I may have actually been absolutely starving the night I had one.
Michelle, this is one of your favourite places, isn't it?
I love Mel's, yes, but it's more of a nostalgia thing instead of it's not like a fine dining
Yeah.
establishment or
No,
anything.
No.
Well, this next burger I may actually try as well. The Big Bopper Burger. And this is a beef patty with cheddar cheese, bacon strips. Always got to have the bacon strips. And onion rings topped with barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Hello, baby. That's a big bopper, isn't it?
Hello, barbecue.
I love that song. It does sound good. I do like a barbecue burger.
Yes. Me
too. They missed a title for that. The big barbecue. That would have been funny.
Yes.
Oh, that's
See, we should be running the show.
Yeah.
Yep. Crispy chicken sandwich is up next with a hand-breaded chicken breast, lettuce, tomato, and avocado ranch on a sesame seed bun.
Just like
I've
avocado.
just been put off. Avocado ranch. I mean, way to ruin a really great sauce.
If you pronounce it tomato, why don't you pronounce it avocado?
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Play the X-Files theme song.
Welcome to English, baby.
English, exactly.
Americanish.
Yeah. That sounds like a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like a chicken burger or a chicken sandwich
Yeah.
rather than a burger. They're less heavy, aren't they?
See, I hope if the hand breaded part is like them doing it in house, then it should be a really good sandwich. And I know that's a
Should be.
weird
Yeah.
thing to ask, but
Yeah.
whenever it's like, oh, hand breaded like chicken tenders or whatever, so it's not like just a frozen piece of chicken that's
Yeah,
it's being fried.
reheated.
You
Yeah.
always have like a better sandwich. So if this is true, like they do it in house, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh breading makes a
I
lot
agree.
of difference. Yeah. There's also the chili cheese hot dog, which is a quarter-pound, 100% beef dog, sliced beef hot dog. I'm going to just add that word in. Beef hot dog. Thank you. Sliced and grilled with chopped onions and chili cheese on a poppy seed bun.
Yes. Problem is your chili's not spicy, and that's always what puts
It's
me off.
sloppy,
and it's sloppy
as well.
hell.
It's like soup.
I remember getting one at Pecos Bill in the Magic Kingdom, and I had most of it down my shorts.
Well, you liked it that much, did you?
No. It's chili. I don't know what you're on about. It wasn't
It
mayonnaise.
must down your shorts.
Is
What, you
this
like?
a description
Hang on,
from
did
the
you just say
website,
you
by
like
the way?
mayonnaise that much?
You're missing something.
I'm not. Wow. Sorry, Chris.
No, I was asking, is this the actual description from the website?
Yes.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. They put beef dog.
Yeah.
That's like a pass holder exclusive.
Uh,
All right.
Oh.
And the vegan field roast chili dog platter. 3-bean chili with lentils. Hominy?
Hominy.
Okay.
What the hell's hominy?
I have no idea. What is that? Anybody?
Chickpeas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Chopped onions and vegan cheddar cheese on a poppy seed bun.
I'm sure we'll hear about that from Shelby on an episode of Taste of Universal at some point.
I'm sure we will. And you will also hear from me about that when I do finally get there to try it, because I really want to try that one.
Okay. Interesting how there was... I'm not going to say anything. Please continue.
Okay. There are also a number of salads. The California Cobb crispy chicken salad, California Cobb grilled chicken salad, and a vegetarian California Cobb salad. Oh, just no chicken. I was confused there. Yes. So
three
Cobb
Cobb
salad.
salads.
It probably costs more too.
Yeah, 3 Cobb salads.
Vegetarian salad. Wow.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Such an original concept.
We have gone full circle, people.
Wow.
We went so far that we started back in the beginning.
That's
Did
kind
they
of
really
ridiculous.
have to call it a vegetarian
Yeah.
salad? Just wondering.
That's quite funny, isn't it, that they call it a vegetarian salad? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's the U.S.
Oh
for you.
God.
They're all from California. That's probably something to do with it. Yeah.
So the sides include onion rings, French fries, chili cheese fries, vegan chili cheese fries.
Yes.
And that's it.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
I will take them all.
Chili cheese fries.
Yeah. We have some desserts now, guys, other than just a milkshake. We've got the strawberry lemonade pie. That
Yes.
sounds good. Cookies and cream pie. And I bet Grace's mother is going to love that.
Yes.
And the apple pie.
Yes.
All for $5.49.
Apparently the apple pies across property are pretty good. We keep watching
This
the Pew
looks-
2 and they keep
yeah.
showing the apple pie. Apparently the one at the Three Broomsticks is amazing.
Yeah. This looks amazing. They said the 3 broomsticks is better.
Yes, but
Yeah.
the other two look really good.
Yeah, the strawberry lemonade pie is like fluorescent pink.
It looks like blancmange.
I can't wait to try that.
Yeah.
I'm not a lemonade person, but just the visuals on it make
Yeah.
me want to try
Yeah.
it. So
It looks
I'll give
so
it a shot.
50s.
That's why you get Alexa to buy it and you just take a bite.
exactly.
They've also got 3 milkshakes, a chocolate, a vanilla, and a strawberry milkshake for $6.99. So just bog standard, what you'd expect milkshakes.
Yep.
They didn't have the strawberry milkshake before,
No,
though.
that's new.
That's nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember going in there once for you wanting a milkshake and you were complaining because all they had was chocolate and
Chocolate and
vanilla, and
vanilla.
I don't particularly like either of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if they're going to be like how the milkshakes were before, or actual milkshakes.
So they should be made with ice cream.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I mean, like before, they weren't really, from what I recall, they weren't serving like milkshakes. It's more like a frosty
Okay.
Yeah.
that would just kind of melt in the sun and then turn into a milkshake.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Interesting.
all right. On Sunday, February 25th, which we just so happened to be there, Universal began testing Skull Island Reign of Kong without the 3D glasses. According to a team member Alexa spoke to, it was a temporary measure to gauge guest reaction, and that survey takers would be in place from the following Monday, but reaction on the internet has not been favorable.
It has not.
It's not. It's been far from.
I can tell you, it's absolute
Well, did they change the video at all?
nothing.
So the
What?
video is still in 3D.
No, because before when you took
That's
off
stupid.
the glasses, it was they did something to not do the 3D thing,
Okay.
right? But here's like one thing that bothered the hell out of me. Like they just took off the 3D ishness of it. So like in
So they
in
took the one layer
Spider-Man-
off.
The what? Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So one thing is like after writing it without that, without the glasses on, you realize that yes, the glasses are there to give you a 3D effect. But another thing that the glasses do is it blocks kind of your outer vision.
Yes.
So it
Yes.
kind of closes off some like what your vision is. So it puts you more into the experience rather than seeing a dark track area and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Never even thought about that before, but that's a huge part of it. The other thing that you can so easily see is how that trick that they do like on Spider-Man when you're coming into a room that has a huge 3D screen, but you're in a moving vehicle. So how do they kind of make it look
Make the
3D without
transition?
it? Yeah, like the screen is like changing a bit, right?
Oh,
the
it's-
visuals on the screen.
Yeah, it's called
turn.
squinching.
Squinching.
So
That's
the
right.
process,
Yeah, I forgot,
it's
yes.
called squinching because it's stretched out. Because if they just kept it flat and you came in, it would
It looks super weird.
it would be
Yeah,
weird. Yeah,
distorted.
yeah.
So with the glasses off, you see the screen turning.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's super weird. Like it was terrible. Like, and I love that ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope the internet and the surveys just get backlash. I have no idea why they would take off the 3D glasses, just because I don't think anybody ever complained about the 3D glasses on this one. Like, this is one of those
What's the
rides.
same with the Minion ride? Like,
Yeah.
why? What was the purpose of that? It just makes it worse.
I think it's a knee-jerk reaction to the amount of that Universal has got over the years for every attraction being
screens.
a 3D screen attraction.
Yeah, but when they've done one like this and they've done it well, then they don't take that one away. They say
I
they
don't
should
know.
go, look, this is what we did well.
For me, then they've got to do this with Gringotts, because if you're going to do it for this, then you've got to do it for everything else. I was going to say Fast and Furious, but apparently its days are numbered.
Say goodbye to that one. But no, but going back to what you said, right? A knee-jerk reaction. Let's try to fix this. But I don't know if the solution was like, everybody's complaining, hey, there's all these 3D screen rides, and Universal saw it and goes, 3D was the problem. It wasn't the screen, wasn't it? Let's just take off 3D. Like,
But
no. The screens are also the problem too.
Yeah, but they're not going to take those out, are they?
No, I know, but I'm saying their solutions taking away the cool aspect of
Yeah.
it, which is a 3D. Like,
That
no,
makes
that
it
makes it
work.
Right.
work.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's
Like, I still pay
strange.
extra when there's a really, really good movie that I'd like to see in 3D at the theater. I will pay for the, IMAX experience because I want that increased experience. So why take away part of the experience that's already there? It just makes no sense. And actually, in Reign of Kong, when I want to be nosy and like look at how the thing works, I purposely take off my 3D glasses just so that I can be pulled out of the experience.
Yeah.
So no, that just seems like a really stupid idea to me.
I think the only benefit that this gives you, I can't remember, I was listening to something the other day and they were talking about it. A lot of people don't get to see the Kong animatronic properly at the end because you've still got your 3D glasses on.
Why? Take them off.
But people don't
I do.
because
People don't know to.
they don't think about it.
Those are the same people that need like safety labels on a flat iron to not put in a bathtub full of water while plugged in. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
or those people that like need a sign telling them the way into and out of Diagon Alley. Those type of people. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
those morons.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can understand why they've done it.
I'm not
Honestly.
sure I do.
You complain about the
I mean,
glasses.
it saves
on
them
Gringotts.
money.
Gringotts, yes.
It saves them money on processes. That's about it.
Yeah. On Gringotts, yes, I agree. It doesn't work because you're on especially for people who are already wearing glasses and you need to be able to see. So you wear another pair of glasses over these, you're getting flung about anyway. I've nearly lost my actual glasses, never mind the bloody 3D ones, because you get flung about enough.
I suppose then the interesting conversation is, would they ever do it on Spider-Man or Transformers? Because if you can
I hope not.
I hope not.
If you can make a what's the word I'm looking for? If you can make a case to take it off Kong, then you can make that same case for Gringotts, you can make that same case for Spider-Man, and the same case for Transformers.
I think if they did that to Spider-Man, there'd be riots.
Yeah.
I think
believe
taking away
it.
the 3D glasses just really, especially on Kong, right? I haven't done the other ones without it properly, so I couldn't say tell you like, hey, yes, it's bad or good. But taking away the 3D goggles really brings it down a few notches, and
Yeah.
you're just basically sitting in a moving cart staring at a screen with no interaction or
Also,
no
like Fast and
immersiveness.
Furious, then.
Yeah, but you've still
Yeah.
got 3D glasses on that.
See, that one you have to ride with your eyes closed. It gets way better.
True that.
We better get on it soon because it might not be there much longer. If the rumors are true.
So sad. All right, let's talk about some other changes.
Ugh.
Universal recently increased the prices of the paid lockers resort-wide by $1.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
That's just
but-
greedy.
I'm not really bothered. Don't really use them.
Well, because we don't really use them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure
But
some people it's
don't-
bothered.
Yeah, some people don't have a choice.
Especially in a park that, as opposed to, and I'll give Disney some credit here, as opposed to Disney, that lets you basically take on a full checked-in suitcase on every ride.
Yeah.
You know, a park that forces you to take pennies out of your pocket before you go on a ride. You probably shouldn't start increasing prices or even charge from the beginning, but that's a different story.
Yeah, because Men in Black's a weird one, because we talked about when we first started coming, you could take a bag on Men in Black, and I still don't really understand why you can't, but whatever.
Yeah.
This one came as a bit of a surprise to me. The next one, Chez Alcatraz. Yeah, I didn't expect this. It's been reported that Chez Alcatraz is to be demolished and remodeled. According to Universal Park News today, Universal are holding bids for contractors to take on the work, which is said to be a remodeling of an existing kiosk and includes Chez Alcatraz. The work list includes demolition, concrete work, millwork, carpentry, drywall work, painting, plumbing, electrical work, and more.
Interesting.
Oh, goodness.
Just wonder where Murph's going to end up.
They're really improving the resort wide, aren't they? We said this before. If you look at the amount of walls that have been up in both parks over the last 2 years,
it's been crazy.
They're really trying to get those two parks looking the best they can for Epic opening.
I was saying to you just a little while ago, it doesn't seem that we've actually had a full park experience the last few years because there's been walls up.
Not from
somewhere.
Not even a few years. Go back to 2019, the first weekender, when we went down and did the raptor encounter. That first night we were there with Michelle and Robin.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was a walled corridor.
It was.
Because obviously Velocicoaster was getting...
Yeah, but there's been walls somewhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the bigger picture, you go back to that video that was released with Epic, where they are telling you, hey, you're here for a long experience, right? You're here for a week-long experience. Your other parks have to be up to par.
Absolutely.
Because why would I want to spend that much time doing that? I mean, Michelle, I'm sure you see a lot of this with Disney bookings where you got all these parks. So you're going to be there for a while, but pretend Magic Kingdom was the only good park and the other one sucked. And it's like, well, I'm not going to do a whole week there. I'll just do Magic Kingdom and leave.
Exactly. Yep.
I want somebody on when Epic opens who's going to Epic Universe, but hasn't visited Universal, so he's going down for Epic and he's going to visit Studios and Islands for the first time to see how they feel that disconnect between a brand new theme park and these two ones that have been open. I think it would be very interesting.
Honestly, I think we'll see it.
I think it'll be very interesting to get that view of someone who's never stepped in those parks before, who go to Epic Universe first and go, well, while we're here, we might as well go and check those two out, and then walk in and see what their experience of those two parks is, having been to Epic first.
Awesome. Well, if I have any clients that I book who are new to the experience, I'll ask.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And I'll see if Alexa has any Brazilian cousins coming down.
Oh my God.
Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I think it would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Terrifying, but interesting.
All right. So Universal has filed permits for 2 new HHN tents behind Men in Black that look likely to replace the 2 parade buildings that were used last year for The Last of Us and Universal Monsters Unmasked. We can only assume that is due to the rumored new mega movie parade needing to use the parade buildings.
This is going to be very interesting for how the flow out of that back area is going to work now.
Yeah.
Because you're then effectively putting 2 tents in an area that was guest queuing last year. And it was a show out the back there last year, to be honest.
But are these the same tents that we kind of knew that were turning into physical structures?
No, I'm assuming they're the 2. So these are 2 new ones that are going in to replace, because so from what I can gather, the new parade that's coming, they're going to need to use those 2 parade buildings, The Last of Us and Monsters from last year. So they're putting in to replace them. The 2 further up that were, what did we have last year? Dr. Oddfellow and The Darkest Deal. They're the ones that we were heard that were going to turn into permanent structures. No, these are 2 different ones that are replacing those 2 parade buildings. So again, you're effectively putting 2 houses in areas that were guest areas last year.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Also excited that they need those 2 buildings for the parade.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And
who doesn't like parade?
I love a parade. National Lampoon's Vacation. Come on. I mean, Chris, you want to talk about now's the perfect time. So we've seen drone footage. Not footage from drones, footage of drones.
Of drones. Multiple angles, multiple things. Nothing from what I've seen. I don't know what you've seen. Nothing specific to any properties in the park. I saw like a Santa face, an American flag.
Okay.
I saw some like helix patterns, just kind of testing out the designs and everything. They looked phenomenal. And the fact that they're testing it out already, I feel like something soon should be coming.
Hang on a second. What?
He said phenomenal. I was about to go.
All right.
Phenomenal.
I mean, we kind of knew it was coming, didn't we? But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what an actual theme park drone show looks like.
So we went up to Dollywood this past Christmas, and we didn't get to see it because we were running between rides, like trying to get to rides before the park closed. But you could glance over, and this is just Dollywood, which is a pretty big park over there. It was awesome to like watch these things happen because it doesn't even look like drones. Like it just looks like lighted up, structures in the air almost. So I after seeing that, like Alexa and I just looked at each other like really excited for this to come over to Universal.
I'm just not sure how it translates. So when you look at something like, so let's take, for me, the pinnacle of lagoon shows at Universal Orlando right now. That first Marathon of Mayhem was amazing. It was amazing.
Uh-huh.
To then do something with a drone show that you can't do what they did with that. It's drones creating like blocky, from what I've seen, and they can't create like a life-like image of something. Yes, it's cool, but is it going to be a step back as far as the actual visuals of it?
You've got to remember the technology and expertise that is involved.
But the average person going to a theme park watching that doesn't give a shit about the technology, doesn't give a shit about the skill of whoever it is. They just want to see a good... But you shouldn't be even... If that show's good enough, you shouldn't be thinking about that. That should be irrelevant.
But you're assuming that it's just drones.
I mean, true, yeah. It could be fountains and stuff as well.
Yeah. The fountain could do something.
Mm-hmm.
There could be lights up in there. It could be an experience that you're looking all over the place.
Yeah.
So, hopefully it's that. Because, I do agree with you. Like, you bring in these drones and it's just the drones. No, that's not going to be Marathon of Mayhem and the things that we have seen them do. Like, that was mind-blowing. Like, it was amazing. But now we have another aspect to this. Maybe we pull back in certain areas and we add this in there. And we can kind of, I don't know, do cool effects where you're shooting something out of the ground and you see it explode in the air or something.
Yeah.
Instead of being able, it's like they're fireworks basically. Like this is
it. We're replacing the fireworks.
Yeah, okay.
Which, how many years have I been saying this?
You don't like fireworks because of the bang?
Because it's artificial. We don't need to have the bang, and I also don't like the effect to the environment and wildlife.
Well, it's also for Universal. They can't do fireworks as much as Disney can because they're in a residential area. This gets rid of that. Like, I know they used it out in Hollywood, didn't they, as part of the Hogwarts light show for the Patronus.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've showed you like at a New Year. I showed you absolutely stunning
in
drone
Korea,
shows. It
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in Busan, and what they can do with these things is mind blowing.
Well, we were watching Jackie super enthused when she did her video from IAPA this year, and they took them all out into the parking lot and did a drone show there, and you're like, I wonder where that's going. Yeah.
I'm very excited for a drone show.
As long as it's not just that and it's a smaller part of a bigger thing.
I'm with you on that. I totally agree.
I mean, I trust Universal. I expect it to be more than that, but I want it to make me cry. I haven't cried at a nighttime show for a long time, and that's what I need.
So if you don't cry, I have to nip you.
It won't work.
One of the things to think about is, and highly unlikely, but I mean, what if it's a drone show for islands?
I'd be very happy with that.
They have nothing.
Nope.
That's very true.
I've said for a long time they need something.
Highly unlikely, but it's a possibility. You can move drones wherever. You couldn't move a water fountain wherever, right? Yeah. Drones are portable.
As long as they're within a certain distance of their space unit.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder
I'm
when,
excited.
if the fact that they're testing it means we can't be a million miles away.
Probably summer.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if they'll do anything at Horror Nights with it. That could be interesting. I wonder if they could do, oh my God, the 6 more days to Halloween. They could have those blocky Halloween pumpkin. That would be amazing.
Wow. Oh, now
by the
we're
way.
on board.
For Horror Nights, yeah. That would be cool. I
Hey,
want
you
a
can
Halloween
see like the
pre-mix.
Grinch's face up there. You can have a holiday parade.
Yeah.
Or like a holiday thing as well.
Yeah.
It's cool tech.
It really
But
is.
yes, let's fuse it together with some of the other aspects and you can have a top tier night show.
They need to, because I say, other than Marathon of Mayhem, I loved Ghoulish. The one previous to that wasn't amazing. Marathon of Mayhem was awesome. The 2 daytime Lagoon shows were all right. They've never done anything that's blown me away yet. And I'm
Maybe
hoping...
they just set the bar way too high on that Marathon of Mayhem. That's the problem.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Universal Orlando have debuted a new anniversary button that can be picked up from guest services, and it features Shrek and Fiona.
So if you've got an anniversary coming up and you go into parks, get one.
Yeah. It's quite cute.
Yeah.
Did we get buttons when we were there last
No,
time?
we didn't do anything. We're
We-
boring.
We were a bit boring last time.
You can get "We're boring" buttons. That's a thing too. You
Yeah.
can write
I
whatever
think
you
we
want on
should.
those
That would be
buttons.
funny, actually.
Celebrating nothing.
Yeah.
We're
oh my God,
celebrating
yeah, we're
being old farts. That would be hilarious.
Okay, and in other news that's not a shock at all, the new Monster Makeover experience that recently debuted at the Five and Dime has been given an end date. So you only have until April 7th to get yourself made up like a monster.
It was cool.
It was. Didn't last
It
long.
was.
It was expensive.
It's expensive.
expensive.
I think it's a test for Epic Universe. I think you will see that over there.
It was very cool,
It
to
was.
be honest.
Yeah.
'Cause again, Pew 2, we saw them get made up, and wow. And that makeup lasted all
Yeah.
day.
I mean, to be fair, they really, really made sure that it lasted as well.
They did. They were very careful eating and things, which, as you should be.
It'd be interesting, actually, to see how many limited time things that they've done at Universal that we know about and then also haven't necessarily picked up on have been test beds for Epic
Yeah.
Universe. It will be very interesting, because I've no doubt they're testing little things here and there all over the place and have been. I mean, realistically, they announced Epic Universe when 3-4 years ago when they announced it. So it's probably been in the works a couple of years before that. So it wouldn't surprise me if they've been testing things for Epic at Universal for 6 years at this point. Just little things here and there that you probably wouldn't notice. And then bigger things like this that you probably would. But again go, I remember when they tested that out there. Like, it's funny when Volcano Bay opened, I expected that Tapu Tapu to be like this is the proof of concept that we can do a wearable like Disney have with Magic Bands. And the fact that they haven't gone down that route's quite interesting.
It's a weird one.
I'm quite pleased they didn't.
I'm quite pleased they didn't.
I don't like things around my wrist.
I mean,
it feels like a failed experiment that still hasn't been taken away.
Yeah.
The last time we went there wasn't the best experience.
Volcano Bay we're talking about still, yeah.
Yeah, well, the Tapu Tapu mainly. Like, no, Volcano Bay I love, obviously. But the Tapu Tapu, and literally I gave up on a ride because it just kept on just changing all over the place. It's like, yeah, I don't have to wait in line, but I also can only eat and drink so much in between a ride.
Yeah,
So-
I think the thing is, though, I understand why they did it for Volcano Bay, because they don't need to do it for the parks, because they're just doubling down on the app. Everything you need to do, use the app. Everyone's got a smartphone in the pocket. There you go, you've got it. You don't need to buy a Magic Band. We're not going to, for a theme park, we're not going to nickel and dime you for like a million different themed Magic Bands like Disney have. You've got a phone in your pocket, use that. Volcano Bay, on the other hand, you're not going to have your phone in your pocket. So we need to give you something that's going to make your experience easier. Whether it has done that or not, we don't know, but you can understand the logic behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad they didn't go, because I expected them to go down that same route as Disney with like an in-park Magic Band, and I'm glad they haven't.
Yeah, no, I'm with Tracy. I'm not a big watch guy either.
Yeah.
Or just having that on you. It's not necessary. Like even now to the point that I don't even have I barely wear my lanyard because the app has everything I need in there.
Yeah.
Like I don't even need my wallet.
Oh, see, I
have
like
my
wearing
card
it
in there. I pay
sweaty.
through there, my pass holder discount, everything.
Yeah.
My ticket to get in.
Yeah, I like wearing a lanyard. It's just it's like my theme park thing. You know what I mean? You get up in the morning and you put your little trainer socks on, your shorts and your sun cream on and your lanyard. It's all part of the experience.
I like to go back to the hotel for mine when we get to the gates.
Just so you can have a bit of, just so you can have a bit of sister time with Alexa. That's all it was. It was in her back pocket.
Yeah.
Like she had her ticket on her phone. She's like, I still want to go back and get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I haven't used it, so I don't really know.
One day.
I've only been for a quick walk around.
But you can already see like how they're integrating just the stuff with VillainCon into the app. Like why have a band around your wrist when you just use your phone?
That for me is just the perfect use of the whole system.
I've no doubt that's a proof of concept. The only thing is you're going to have it at Super Nintendo World with your power-up band.
That can cope with.
It's also like a double-edged sword, I think, because I've gone to the point where I try to use my phone less and less because it's bad. Like last time we were there with my family, we would look around and we people watch. Everyone people watches. And the joke would be like you'd look over and you'd see a group of friends, a family of 6, 8, whatever. And we'd be like, oh, look, they're having an awesome time. All of them with their heads down on their phones in a theme park. So like I see that and it almost gives me like awareness to not do it.
Yeah.
So I kind of like the aspect of, you have the wands in Harry Potter. So that's a physical thing. You're doing things interactive. The magic bands, or not magic bands, sorry. The Mario bands that they sell. That's still power bands. Still a physical thing. You're not just playing a game on the phone as opposed to some of the stuff they release in the app where you're just, again, heads down into a phone. I don't think that's what theme parks should be.
No.
I'm getting off my soapbox.
No, it's true, though. It's trying to find that happy medium for people not being... It's like if you listen to the Universal Family a couple of episodes ago, Zine was... If you want to go and listen to a theme park argument, Tane and Zine talking about phones, it was hilarious. I played it for you, didn't I? Oh, my God, it was hilarious.
It was heated.
Very.
Yeah.
You can tell the brothers, Tane didn't half go for Zine, and Zine was just like, oh, my God. Yeah.
No, I just think you're paying that much to be in the parks. Be present.
Yeah.
It's that thing again, isn't it? Like when we first started going, when you think it's that first trip, you've got to find that happy medium between taking photos and being present in the moment, because you want to document everything, but then you also don't want to get home and realize that you saw your entire vacation through the lens of a camera.
Yep, I 100% agree.
Yeah,
my sister makes fun of me all the time if I take a picture of a firework. So.
Yeah. Because you're never going to look at it again.
No.
Never.
Yeah, it's true.
Never. She even has a rule that she doesn't take pictures of things unless people are in there now. So like if we go on vacation, like, oh, look at this cool building or mountain. She won't take a picture. She goes, somebody has to be in there. If not, it doesn't really matter. It's a weird thing she does, but I kind of agree.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Okay. But I mean, people have got them. People are on them. You might as well utilize it, I guess.
It's part of everyday life now. We all do it.
Mm-hmm.
You stop doing something, you automatically... falls out your pocket or picked from your desk and you look at it. It's just...
And that argument is I'd rather they did that than force you to buy a magic band.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. While Chris climbs down from his little soapbox, we will
Almost done.
Yeah, we'll have one final Producers Club birthday. And that is on March the 18th. It is lovely Brian Fuchs' birthday. Happy birthday, Brian!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Brian.
And I hope everybody gets lots of cake and prezzies and happy memories. Happy birthday. So that is going to wrap up the show. Don't forget to send in your Which Stick Gets Your Lick recordings, and you can send those to podcast@uuopodcast.com. But to end this show, we have a listener-submitted fact about Fast and Furious, and this one comes from Julie Klein.
Hang on, if the rumours are true, we're going to have to end this in August now.
I'll be quite honest, though. this one, I think Julie Klein may have just won.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I never thought of it. It's typical. We just started this year, and the rumours are now that it's supposed to be closing in August. Like, really, Universal? You can at least give me a year.
I reckon we can still have at it. Anyway, so Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad.
How bad is it?
Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad, Beetlejuice declared it a disaster and wished it was swallowed by an earthquake.
That is absolutely... When she sent that in and I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that is the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Sorry, people. You can try, but I don't think there's any beating it. So send us your facts about how bad and furious, how bad Fast and Furious Supercharged is to podcast@uuopodcast.com. And we'll see you next time.
Are you insane? Get out of here. The curse, it's real. The podcast is over. So, the Magi want you to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcast news and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us by emailing us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, email us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Silence! With your subscriptions, we shall rule for all eternity. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Not even the Magi can save you now. There is no escape. Your end shall be my beginning. Prepare yourself for your next trip by emailing Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. We hope you enjoyed your podcast. Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the prepare to forfeit your souls. Check out the other podcasts on the UUOP network. Rush of Fear, Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info, and the Taste of Universal Orlando food podcasts. So hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. I would have enjoyed this podcast a lot more if I had gotten my cup of coffee.